when did we become an existential psychologist or an existentialist? And I feel like I always was. And I think this is true. So for many existentialists, I remember mostly high school years that there were the party crowd, which wasn't me. I was the stargazing crowd, kind of a nerd in some ways, but just enjoyed hanging out with some close friends and beginning to think about bigger issues in life. I didn't know it was called existentialism. We called it vegging out. So I see roots of that early on. Um, and if we go earlier, I even feel like kind of doing this work and promoting this work is kind of my calling. Um, so I feel like, gosh, perhaps this is why I'm put on the earth is to do this work. So um, the funny thing was there was a class on it was an elective on existential psychology. I did not take it, even though one of my good friends says you'd be perfect for this. I didn't take it because I thought it was full of philosophy. And my experience of philosophy from our history systems teacher turned me off, actually. Um, even now, uh, I struggle to understand much of the philosophy. um, and how it was brought out to me was pretty abstract and kind of I'm not a philosopher in the sense of the traditional sense of philosopher in kind of talking about a philosophical terms and all that actually turned me off. So I didn't take that course. I don't think it has to be so complicated or to purposely make something simple complicated. Uh, I think life has its own complexity. Um, things that are very important are hard to define. I'm very willing to accept that. That's but to purposely, I feel like to make it, as you say, to make it so complicated, really turned me off. In fact, I think uh, the real, the really gifted philosophers are the ones who are able to ground that into everyday reality. In Taoism, we said, the Tao consists of carrying water and chopping wood. It's everyday activities.